How are you? Happy Halloween. So we are going to make a memorial tonight, and I know it's Halloween, but we are going to be making a Christmas memorial. I'm getting us pulled up on the big screen up here. Y'all, I just had the best visit from my son and grandbabies. They came trick-or-treating with me. It was so fun. Have y'all had trick-or-treaters? As you guys come in, say hello, drop a comment. Would love to know where you're watching from. Hey, Miss Kathy, how are you? I was trying to get y'all up on the big screen, but it says it's not detecting a signal over here. So let's try again. Oh, there it was. There we go. So yeah, y'all, our little neighborhood right up above us, the street right before you turn onto the road that comes down to our neighborhood, it was packed, y'all, packed with trick-or-treaters. There were so many. It took me 25 minutes to go less than a mile because of all the trick-or-treaters. And they were so cute. Everybody was having such a good time. And I love it when a community can come together and the kids can have a safe time and have fun. And there was music, there was laughter, there was dancing. It was great to see. And then when you get down to our side of the street, it's very, very quiet because there's not many children down this way and they don't come down this far. So I was really excited when I got my little trick-or-treaters knocking on the door. But y'all come on in and say hello. Thank y'all for joining and watching. What I'm doing right now is I'm just putting the greenery onto my memorial. I'm going to be doing a memorial cone. And this is a custom order that I have. Because y'all, I do custom orders and I get them out. I ship them. You can check out my Etsy shop at craftycreationsws.etsy.com. But welcome everybody. I'm Karen Gresham. And you're in Crafty Creations Wreath Shop tonight, where we make beautiful wreaths and florals for all your home decor needs, as well as show you how to make a few things, as well as help crafters sell their handmade items successfully as a craft show vendor. So I've got 3 things that I do for you guys. So you get all these glue strings. So we just put some fern around, or I guess, yeah, this is the leatherleaf fern. Miss Kathy, you only had 3 trick-or-treaters? Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. But I bet they were cute, huh? All right, so we've got our, this is just an 8-inch cone here. We've got it decorated. And this, this memorial, it was requested that I do red and white peppermint. So we're going to do the red poinsettias with candy canes and some red and white poinsettias. Isn't that going to be pretty? So I'm going to go ahead and put my red on here, and I'm going to cut this stem down a little bit. I'm going to use my big stem cutter down here in the floor. There we go. Got that cut in one fell swoop. Hey, Miss Brenda, Miss Gwendolyn, how are y'all? How is it going? Y'all, I still think that's going to be really, really tall. I don't think I want it that tall. I'm going to cut and do it individually. Alright, I got my big red cutter there in the floor, so that's what I was cutting with, because it was just going to be too tall. So I'm going to I glue these in as I go because I want this to be good and secured at the cemetery. I don't want the flowers falling out. Uh-oh, hold on. Fan down, fan down. I got the fan on, but I forgot to turn the air down before I came down here. Because when I get under all these lights, it is rather warm. So I'm just going to start putting in my poinsettias, rotating them around. I'm going to fluff out the leaves a little bit, give them a little bit of loving. I really like these because they are so beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Miss Brenda, it is going to be a cemetery arrangement. Yes. I have an order for this, and so I just thought I'd go live and make it while we visit. How about that? So, been super busy these past few weeks. Oh, Miss Kathy, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. I was like, what is that noise? And now I see. I see. So sweet. And I do appreciate everybody joining me, especially on Halloween. I'm not dressed for Halloween. I'm dressed for just hanging out at the house. Anybody else? Hey, Miss Sharon, how are you? So this is going to be so very pretty. We're going to fill it in with lots of fun, lots of greenery. I'm coming in with some pine right now. I'm going to fill this in. And this is going to be a cemetery arrangement that features pine, poinsettias. It's going to be kind of a natural but whimsical look. It's going to be very nice. Miss Kathy's in her PJs. Yay. Hey, Miss Jennifer. So, Miss Brenda, she wants just red and white flowers. Have you thought about what flowers you're going to use? So we are using some poinsettias. Poinsettia, poinsettia, however you want to say it. They're really pretty. And I've got these. I'm going to put a few of these and I'm going to just bend this a little bit, give it a little love, give it a little life. I'm going to put these kind of in down lower. So for filler, that's a great question. What can you use for filler? You can use any type of greenery that you can get that's seasonal right now. I like the pine, but you can do holly, you can do eucalyptus, you can do a mixture. Oh, Jennifer, you went yesterday to CAFCO? I'm going to be designing on Saturday. I'm going to be there designing a swag, y'all. I went and picked out the items earlier this week, and it's going to be an amazing swag. So if y'all don't have anything to do on Saturday, you can catch my designer demo at 10:30 Central. I will be live broadcasting from CAFCO, which is a local supply store near us. Now, they don't ship, but I am going to have the supplies that I'm using for that swag available as a kit. So, it's going to be a really fun swag. It's going to be... Now, look how pretty that is with the red and white. I love this. The kit is going to be red and lime green You'll just have to see it. It's going to be kind of whimsical, but it's going to have lots of glitter and lots of pizzazz. Lots of fun. Filler for red and white roses. Well, I naturally use some of this leather leaf. I might would put some lamb's ear. I don't know. I would just have to get the roses and just kind of put things next to it and see what looked good. Cedar. I like the cedar. Hey, Miss Carol, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Tonight we are making a Christmas memorial. Hey, Miss Ruth. Hey, Carla. These poinsettias are beautiful. And you know what? I've had them in my stash. I tried to find some like them today, and they don't have them in this velvet look this year, which is very disappointing. But they have some pretty ones, but they're just not this velvet look. So, I got to rearrange some of this. I'm just kind of putting them in for right now. Tried to find them and you can't. Yep, they don't have them. Hey, Miss Lori. Miss Lori, I tried to send you an email, and MailChimp, for some reason, has cleaned your account. Not sure why, but what that means is if you want to be on my email list, I'm going to have to ask you to go back to the website and just put in your email, sign up for the newsletter, whatever, to receive stuff from us. And give me permission to email you again. I don't know if maybe there was a typo in your email or something, or maybe it hit a server and it bounced back twice, but then it thought that your email was not legit. Hey, Miss Betty. But if you intended not to get emails, that's fine too. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not able to send you anything. All right, so we've got our little candy canes in there. Looking super cute. Now we got to fill it in because we got lots of space here at the bottom. We're fixing to fill it in. So I'm going to be using some ficus. So we're going to put a couple of ficus branches in here. Mississippi is in the house. I'm loving adding different seasonal, look at how pretty that ficus looks in there. See that? So I'm just going to come around adding it throughout, kind of bending it a little bit. Happy Halloween, Miss Betty. Hello, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. Miss Iris, hello. For a second, wait, I don't see this on my Wreath of the Month schedule. That's right, it's my page, and it's late, that's right. So I go live in the Wreath of the Month Club with Julie Samaco's Wreath of the Month Club. I go live on Monday nights. And then all the other times you can find me here on my Crafty Creations Wreath Shop page. I have a lot of fun designing in the Wreath of the Month Club. You guys, it's a lot of fun to work with y'all. if you're not in the Wreath of the Month Club, y'all need to join us over there. We have a lot of fun and we're learning so much. I do have a link for that. I need to post it. Okay, I've got glue strings going on everywhere. So let me pull some glue strings off. When you're designing and you got a fan on, it really makes the glue strings come out. I want this one to go kind of up top, so I'm going to have to figure a way because it's not quite long enough. So I think I'm going to cut these off of this one and use this long stem and see if that's going to give me the height I'm looking for. Hey, Miss Doris, Nebraska's in the house. Yes, that's going to give me my height. Y'all, I got another craft show coming up next weekend. If you're local to me, I will be at Christmas market, Christmas for at the farm at Rocky Top in Salem, Alabama. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. Would love to see my locals come out and have a lot of fun. And we are just filling this in. And now I've got those, pretty much got all of those that I want to put in here. Now I'm going to fill in with some more of this leather leaf. Let me move these out of the way. I think 4 more ought to do it. I love making memorials, y'all. They are, I don't know, there's just something about them. And I don't know if you've been watching me for any length of time, you've probably heard me talk about, as a kid, my dad worked at a cemetery for a little bit. He was a jack of all trades. He's had so many jobs. He's done so many things. But, and he just took us along with him on some of these adventures. And one of the ones was working at the cemetery. And I would, after school, I would go to the cemetery and wait for Daddy to get off. And while I was there, you know, I was bored. And so I would go out, and I've made it my personal mission to straighten up all the flowers that had blown off away from the grave sites and clean up the cemetery. And so I guess I just have a personal connection to memorials. I don't know. Also, my grandmother, she took us, we would go at least once a month to the cemetery, and we would put some kind of oil on the headstone of my granddaddy's, so that the headstone always looked fresh and always looked pretty. And I do not remember what that oil was, but I do remember going and keeping that up. And I still go. I don't go every month, though. Sorry, Nanny. I go twice a year and do the upkeep on theirs. So just resend your email. Yes, ma'am. That's all you got to do. Hey, Miss Vicky. Hey, Miss Robin. How are you, Miss Robin? All right. I don't know if I want more of that. I'm going to add, I want something lower down, so I'm going to add some of this to it. Now, I was given a budget for this one, so I am conscious of what I'm putting in here. And then I want to stay within my customer's budget. But look at how pretty that snowy eucalyptus is in here. Robin, I am so happy to hear you're doing better. I've got you in my prayers. Y'all, that eucalyptus with that frosting on it is so pretty. And it's just filling in the gaps. And I've got this on a Lazy Susan, but am I using my Lazy Susan to turn it? No. Should I be? Yes. So if you're watching and you need a memorial, you can reach out to me with a Facebook message or through my Etsy shop, craftycreationsws.etsy.com. And I will be more than happy to create a memorial for you. So I'm putting this piece of glitter up here in the top. Just bringing it up. There we go. How pretty does that look? I like that. I'm going to add another one up on the top. On this side. I'm just kind of putting that in there. Get how pretty. All right, let me spin it and let me look. Oh, y'all, that is so pretty. Yes. Yes, thank you. That's pretty. Now we're going to put a bow on it. Because I do like to put bows on mine. And I need to decide, am I going to go with a solid red bow? Things that make you go, I think I didn't use the candies, but I do like this ribbon with it. I also like this ribbon too. Or I could go red and white. I gotta go with the red and white. Decision has been made. Red and white. Hey, Miss Barbara, how are you? So we're going to go red and white, and I'm going to give it a pretty good little tail. And I'm just going to make a hand bow. Just making a quick little hand bow. And so y'all, if you're a first-time watcher, I would love to know. Just drop a note in there and let us know you're a first-time watcher so we can welcome you. Repeat loyal fans, thank you for coming back and hanging with me. And I'm going to use one of these stems that we cut. Yeah. That we cut our cut off of our flower, and I'm going to just zip tie my bow to it. And if you aren't already and you would like to like and follow us, you can get the notifications when we go live. You can also text the word live to 334-378-1448. I think that's the number. It's also pinned in the comments. But you can text the word live to that and get notifications when we go live. But I just wanted to tuck that ribbon right up in there And then we're going to do one on this side as well. So how's everybody been? Y'all got plans for this weekend? Big plans? I'm also streaming over on YouTube, so if you see me on YouTube, it's Crafty Creations Wreath Shop. You can find me in all the places, Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok. I'm just getting started over there, just learning that platform. All right, we'll go ahead and put our bow on this one. Put a little glue on it and tuck it in. Perfect. Oh, Miss Shelly, I'm glad you're here. Get back so you can watch it. Sister's been here. You hadn't been back. Oh, wait, you can watch it on replay. It'll be out there on the replay. Miss Betty, you're so kind. Thank you. So, y'all, here it is. So, I think it turned out very pretty, very Christmas. And the assignment was something that will go from Christmas all the way through Valentine, and I do believe we met the assignment. Because red and white will go all through Christmas and through the new year. What do I use to keep it from fading? So I don't put anything on them. I use Quality, the florals. Now, everything's going to fade over time, and I do tell my customers that. But if you wanted to spray it with some Scotchgard, that is certainly an option. Miss Betty has a show on Saturday. Wonderful. I wish you the best of luck at your show. I know you're going to do great. Take some pictures. Post them so we can see. Y'all, I'm still picking these glue strings off. And, y'all, let me show you my new toy. Have I shown y'all this toy? So, let me put this aside. And let me kind of move this stuff out of the way. So I got this little table off of Amazon. And before I do, I'm going to put I've got one of these. Y'all know this is just from Goodwill. That's what this is. But when I go to take my pictures, well, that one's not quite big enough. Oh, I got a bigger one in yonder. Yeah, I don't want to use that because it's going to fall. It's not quite big enough, but I have a bigger opening one in the other room. But we'll go with this for right now. We'll go with this. Make sure it's sitting on it even. Now, y'all hold on a minute. Let me let you get the full effect here. Hold on. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. Okay. And I am going to get a bigger vase because I just think it'll be prettier. So I got a bigger vase and I don't want it to fall over. So, yeah, we'll put it in there. That looks prettier. We're going to set it right here. Trying to get it far enough back so y'all can get the full effect. All right, hold on just a second. One more little push back. Let's see how that did. Okay, yeah, that helps a little bit, but y'all watch this. Hopefully it's going to do right. Okay. Look at it go! Twirling and a whirling. It's going a little bit fast. I got to figure out the speed control on this thing because I want it to go really slow. Okay, I think that slowed it down just a smidge. And that slowed it down just a little bit more. But y'all, how fun is that? How cute would that be at the craft show to gain attention, to draw people's attention? Isn't that cool? So I think I'm going to play with this and I'm going to use it at my craft show next weekend. That's even slower. I like that. But I just think that is super cool. Punch the button twice. You've seen people post pictures that spin. I guess that's what they are. They use. I think so too. That's what gave me the idea to get it. But then I thought, how cool would that be at the craft show? And it's battery operated. All right, I did it twice. Oh, that really slowed it down. Miss Vicky, you're a genius. Thank you. Oh, yes. Now, won't that draw some attention? Oh, I'm loving that. And it's a USB battery, so I could charge it throughout the day. I think I'm going to have several of them. But wouldn't that be nice to have sitting out on the table and have them spinning? So I could do my Christmas. And I could change it out and do... This is a different option, like more of a spring. Because people are going to be looking for spring, right? You know, before you know it, they're already going to be looking for spring. Debbie, what is it called? That is a great question. Let's see. Got to figure out how to turn it off, too. Oh, that sped it up. Quite honestly, I just put in Amazon a display turntable. Battery powered display turntable. Oh, you press it and hold it to turn it off. It'll go right or it'll go left. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Push and hold. So how cool would this be, like if you had one of our beautiful candlestick arrangements and had it twirling? Oh, the possibilities are endless. It could be so fun. Attention getter. Yes, I think so too. Yep, I think so too. Watch the turntable if you're going to leave it on a show. I would have to put it near me for sure. Let me see what that comment said. If I'm going to put it on at a show, it gets hot. Oh, wow. Okay. I will definitely have to watch that. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, it doesn't really have a brand name. It says J-A-Y-E-G-T. So, I don't know. It's something from overseas, I'm sure. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for tonight. I just needed to come down and make this arrangement and get it ready because it is shipping out tomorrow. So, thank you for joining me tonight. And we'll go live again on Saturday. Turn it off. I will, Miss Vicky. Thank you. But I will be live again on Saturday at 10:30 if you guys want to come and join us for the Christmas swag designer demo at CAFCO.